Hello friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back home. If you're new to my channel, I say hi, welcome to my YouTube space. Today I shall be sharing a recipe, one of my family's favorites. I was born in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. You know that Port Harcourt is a town that is at the border of the Atlantic Ocean. So we eat a lot of seafoods. The recipe I shall be sharing with you guys today is one of my grandma's favorite recipe. So this is one of the soups that I grew up eating. If you grew up in Port Harcourt, you will know that mornings and evenings, when the fishermen come back from fishing, the fish hawkers, they carry their fish from the waterside and they take them to the streets. They take them to the villages, to the communities. And in taking the fish, they also take along what you will use to cook the fish. That is the other seafoods that go with this lovely fish soup. All the Niger Delta states, this is one of the soups that you get to be blessed with, or you get to be served when you visit any of their homes. So today I shall be using the tilapia fish. This tilapia here is wild caught. If you have access to wild caught tilapia, please go for it because it packs a lot of flavors compared to the farm raised tilapia. I've already descaled it and washed it. So this is the star of the soup. You can use any fish of your choice. Any fish that is available to you that you love eating, you can use it to make this recipe. This is our king prawn. This prawn is fresh. This is Argentine. You can use any shrimp that is available to you. This shrimp is wild caught and it packs a lot of flavor. So I shall be using it for this recipe. If you're in Nigeria or you're in West Africa, you may not have these red shrimps. We use the regular shrimp that we are used to. This shrimps has been washed and deveined. I've also removed the shell from the shrimps. It's just this little one at the tail that I'll leave. This is blue crab. So I'm going to use this crab. This crab comes with a lot of flavors. This is our mussel. Some people call it oyster. This is a good addition to this soup. This is our snails, regular land snails. These snails have been also washed and pre-cooked. This is our isam or periwinkles. It's already washed and dressed. Oziza leaves. This one is dried. If this fresh one is available to you, please go ahead and this is the oziza seed. It's already blended. Also an addition to this recipe. This is our blended ofo. I'm going to use this to thicken the soup. This is our onions, already washed and pre-cut. I'm going to use this for seasoning the fish. This is our seasoning cube. This is crayfish seasoning cube. Is my favorite for use in this soup. Comes with a lot of shrimp's flavor. This is how it looks. I've already crushed and removed the seed. The seed comes with a bit of bitterness, so I've already crushed and removed the seed. So this is what it looks like. For those that do not know, this is what it looks like. This is our peppers. So this is a little red bell pepper, and this habanero and scotch bonnet pepper. This is going to help to add a rich redness to the soup the way I like it. The ethnic name for this is Ngolo. It's also known as whelks. It's also called by some people water snails. So this is already pre-cooked. So I want a generous serving of this fish. So I'll just cut it into two, like so. Friends, if you have not subscribed to this channel, I invite you to do so at this time. Join the family, and don't also forget to turn on your notification bell. That way you will be the first to be notified when I upload a new video. Remember to comment, like and share my recipe if you like it. Thank you. One of the secrets in making fish soup or stew is that you need a big pot that has a very wide surface. You don't want your fish stuck on each other, because if you place fish on top of another, most of the time for this soft white fleshed fish, it will either stick or it will scatter. So you want to have a cooking surface or a cooking pot that is wide enough to have your fish in one layer. So I shall be using a big pot. Don't mind the size of the pot. It just enable me have the fish resting on them on their sides without being on another one, right? So our fish that has been placed in the pot, I'll add our crabs like so. And I'll add the crayfish seasoning tablet. Then I'll add our cut up onions. I like my fish really flavored with onions. Add some salt. I'll just add a little water that would just support the fish so that it will not stick on the pot. So just a little water like so. I'll also add the shrimps at this time. I'll add everything, these three, the shrimps, the crab, and the fish. They will just season for like between 5 and 10 minutes. I'll cover. Keep watching. This is the blended peppers and the little red bell pepper. So I add it to this pot at this time. This is an empty pot. And I add a little water, not so much water. I add the red palm oil. I add the grain. This is the blended uziza seed. I add it at this time, and I'll cover our pot to boil. Keep watching. So let's see how our second pot is doing. Yeah, it is boiling nicely. I shall add the I add the snails, and I cover it for the ofo to dissolve nicely. So friends, let's see how our fish is doing. So our fish has steamed nicely. So I turn off the heat at this time, and I stir to ensure that our fish is not stuck. You can see it is not stuck, but it's not fully cooked. So I'll cover it and I will take it off from the stove because it is still cooking on the stove. I don't want our fish to be overcooked, so I take it off from the burner. So at this time, I shall be adding the whelk or the ngolo to our soup. And I stir. Remember that this is the second pot, the second supporting pot to the main pot that has the fish. So I stir it to combine. You can see that the ofo is has thickened very nicely. So I still allow it to cook some more, to cook well. That's the ofo I mean. And then for the whelk or for the ngolo to soften some more. You want to do this on a medium low heat. Add our isam to the soup. And I stir. This is how my mom cooks fresh fish soup. It's usually cooked with 2 pots. You can't add all these ingredients to the fish and stir, because the more you stir, the more you crush or scatter the fish. And my mom will always say, leave the fish on the stove. So just put it in a pot that you know you're going to use to cook it. So friends, I bring back our pot of fish. So this is what our pot of seasoned fish looks like. So it is time for me to introduce the cooked ofo sauce or soup into this fish base. So guys, you can see how thick the ofo is. You can see how thickened it is, and this snail has cooked. The whelk or ngolo inside has cooked. This time, you know, the salmon was already pre-cooked, so everything here has combined nicely. So I'll add it at this time to this fish. When you add the ofo base, you just stir your pot like so. You don't want to disturb the fish, you don't want to scatter anything. And it's time for me to taste for salt and seasoning. Yeah, I will add a little more seasoning. So I add this. It's time to add the cooked mussel. You know that this is already pre-cooked, so I just add it at this time like so. And I cover and allow this to steam or to cook on low for 3 minutes for everything to combine nicely. Keep watching. At this time, I add some crayfish. And the dry uziza leaves. It's already washed. Guys, the flavor in this kitchen is everything. This soup is smelling so good. I can't believe I'm not making this soup in River State. I can't believe that this kitchen that is smelling like this, it is smelling outside Nigeria. So I allowed the ozizas to steam for just 2 minutes. So guys, it's 2 minutes gone. Our soup is ready, so I turn off the heat, ready for plating. And guys, I'm going to serve this soup with a wrap of steaming hot fermented cassava fufu. Of course, by now you know that that's one of my favorite in swallow. You can use any swallow of your choice for this soup. Guys, just look at the deliciousness that is boiling. Just look at the deliciousness. I hope you have subscribed at this time. Subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching.